guys, so I'm trying to use this as my filming day, so my makeup and hair will be the same in quite a few videos because I'm going to film a lot of like short like QRS videos for you guys today. So this one is going to be on the Mercier Undercover pot, which looks like this. It's a little pot, and in the top, you can get it open, you have a mirror, and then you have, mine is messy because I use it, you have a concealer and you have a kind of peach coloured corrector for under eye circles. This is the same as the, you know, the little camo compact that you can get. The only difference is that it has the loose powder underneath, which does make quite a bit of mess everywhere. I have a full review on my blog if you want to see a written review, but as far as this goes, I think it's a brilliant product. I like to have everything in, you know, one place. It's quite handy if you're the kind of girl like I am. Now, I don't normally carry makeup of any kind in my handbag, to be completely honest, unless I'm on a night out and I have a bright lip colour or something on. But if I did, and when I do, you know, if I go out, then I take this because it has everything you need in it. It has a concealer, you know, if your foundation starts to patch up or the spot that you covered that morning has started to reappear. It has a powder for touch-ups if you get shiny. And it has a little mirror. Okay, the mirror is not enormous, and mine is covered in fingerprints, but it's actually, you know, it's a really good, handy product for the girl that doesn't want to carry a load of stuff in their makeup bag. This is ideal. And the products in here, although they're, you know, it's a small dinky little size, they're exactly the same as the full-size products that you can get. So the corrector is her infamous corrector, the concealer is the concealer, and the powder, I think this is translucent. It's the loose setting powder. And I just think this is great. The powder is a loose powder. It does make a little bit of a mess, that's my only issue with it, but it's a nice powder, it looks natural on the skin. I think it's actually quite similar to the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, only obviously that's pressed. The only thing I find with the powder is it doesn't last quite as long on me as something like the Rimmel Stay Matte, but for something that you can just chuck in your handbag that has kind of everything you need in, I think this is really great. As far as the corrector goes, it's similar to Benefit Erase Paste. You can see I love mine. It's got quite a dip taken out of it. It's your standard kind of peach corrector, similar to like the Bobbi Brown one. It's sticky. It kind of takes out any darkness that you have under here, which is why it's a salmony peach colour, because it kind of counteracts the blue or purple if you have darkness. It covers dark circles beautifully. It looks really natural. It doesn't really crease up on me. And I think it's a really great product. Moving on to the concealer, I don't mind the concealer and it covers really well, but for me, I think for blemishes, it's a little dry. I'm not saying it's a bad concealer, but something like the MAC Studio Finish, excuse me, that comes in the pot like this, they're similar in coverage, but this is a little bit more sticky, which I find easier to blend and work with. This one is a little bit drier. It still covers just as well as something like the MAC. It covers blemishes really well. It doesn't tend to cake up on you, and it doesn't, I mean, it's a thick concealer, but it's easily blended into your foundation. So all in all, I really like this. I think the products contained within it are great. I particularly like the corrector. I think that's brilliant. The concealer is a very good concealer. If a little dry for my taste, something like the MAC Studio Finish I prefer, but not by much. And the powder I think is really great. Just for something that has, you know, 3 items in one, I think this is brilliant. The only thing that I will say is obviously Mercier is quite expensive. I'll list the price below because I can't remember off the top of my head. But this little pot, although it's handy to have the powder in the bottom, it makes a mess, which is my only kind of yeah, hang up about it really. If it was the pressed powder, maybe that would be better. But other than that, I thoroughly recommend it. I think it's brilliant for the girl who, you know, likes to have a small makeup bag. This has everything you need for touch-ups, really. So yeah, I really like it and I thoroughly recommend it. So I hope that was helpful for you. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!